Pesach.
What is up, everybody? This is Atticus, the Death Metaller, and welcome to a longly belated segment on the Death Metal Reviews. I know I've been very late on to, I have been neglecting the Death Metal Reviews, and I know, I'm so sorry for the wait. It's been, a lot of personal issues, the hurricane, work, and as well as a bunch of other hobbies that I do, and of course, the shit show of an election that I was making videos on constantly about and stuff like that. But yeah, finally, I have enough time to actually bring out a couple of the Death Metal Review episodes until the end of the year. So, let's get down to the review, and where we're going to be reviewing Fallujah's third release, Dreamless. So, let's get to the review now, shall we? Fallujah's Dreamless is the third full-length album that the band has ever brought out. It was produced by the band themselves, along with the help of Zach Oren and one of my favorite mixers, Mark Lewis, whom has helped out with such bands like Cold Chamber, Devil Driver, The Black Dahlia Murder, and Whitechapel. In my opinion, Dreamless is pretty much like their most progressive sounding release than the other three releases, such as The Harvest Wombs, Nomadic, and The Flesh Prevails. They are all good releases, but in my opinion, Fallujah really stepped it up the ante onto Dreamless, and it is, in my opinion, probably one of their most highly anticipated albums of 2016 that, people can get their hands on. So, I mean, if you haven't checked out Dreamless, I highly recommend you check him out. And let's get down to the songs, the special guests, and all this other good stuff. Now, there are quite a lot of special guests onto this album. Most notably, they have two female vocalists as the special guests. Those being Tori Letzler, whom is featured in such songs such as The Void Alone, Dreamless, The Prodigal Son, and Wind for Wings. The next female vocalist that we're going to be talking about is Katie Thompson, and she is featured in tracks such as Abandon, Dreamless, and Wind for Wings. two vocalists, they do pretty good onto these tracks, and I'm pretty amazed that they added female vocalists into the band. They've also added two other special guests, such as Timon Crudenier, whom is known for the progressive Florida metal band from Miami, Cynic, who was featured in a guitar solo in the song Dreamless. And the final special guest, and I know Stoutmeister's gonna cream over this, Mike Zemetsky, whom has been involved in such bands such as Raunchy, Ordinance, and a bunch of other projects that he has been a part of, and he is featured in the song Wind for Wings. But if I was to say my favorite song off of this album, it would either be The Void Alone. The Void Alone is a very beautiful song, but in my opinion, their most intense song off of this album has to be Scar Queen. You can never go wrong with Scar Queen. I mean, the intense ferocity and beauty over this song, pretty damn awesome. So have a listen to that. So, I know it's a very short segment onto this episode of Dreamless, but I think I have said what I need to say under Stone. I will say this, I mean, Fallujah's Dreamless is probably one of the most best releases to ever come off of 2016. If you haven't bought it yet, please buy it. It is, I got it right here, but, covered here and stuff like that, but it is a great release. Really awesome album. I highly recommend it. It is probably going to be on my top 3 albums of 2016 if I can ever do it next year. But overall, it is a great album, great release. Highly recommend it. If you love technical death metal, it is a very kick-ass album. Without further ado, ladies and gents, I am Atticus, the Death Metaller. Hope you like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Links are in the description below. Keep it metal. Have a wonderful day.